The 45-year-old ageless wonder is looking to go out a champion with an otherworldly 8 Super Bowl victory. The Bucs' stacked roster could get him there, but before the start of what is shaping up to be his final season in the NFL, let's take a moment to appreciate a unique lifestyle. Let's look at Brady's diet. Now, back in 2014, questions were being asked about how long the then 37-year-old Tom Brady could carry on playing pro football, and the quarterback wasn't happy. "When I suck, I'll retire," he said, "but I don't plan on sucking for a long time." Nearly 9 years on, and Brady is still in the game. With all his accumulated wealth, it is reasonable to expect that Brady has developed some very rich tastes. And rich tastes is exactly where you'd be correct. Tom Brady's diet is definitely not suitable for those with light pockets. Some have calculated a single year of the diet to cost almost $20,000. Some people earn less than that. On average, this amount of money would usually comfortably feed a family of 4. Following on from his very own nutrition manual, which was made available to purchase for $200 a copy, Brady indulges himself in only the finest food and nutrition. The Tom Brady diet, also known as the TB12 diet, consists of 80% fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and legumes, and 20% protein. And what about his family? Tom Brady might be the most decorated player in NFL history, but his most important title is dad to his kids. The NFL quarterback is the father of 3 children. He shares son John Jack Edward Thomas with his ex, actress Bridget Moynihan, and 2 children with his wife Gisele Bündchen, Benjamin Rain and Vivian Lake. Over the years, Brady, Bündchen, and Moynihan have been open about parenthood, co-parenting, and life with a blended family. Even Brady has had to adjust his work-life balance to do his best for both his team and his family. Brady returned to the Buccaneers after an 11-day absence in the middle of the team's training camp. The somewhat surprising hiatus led rumors to run rampant, including one that implied the 45-year-old quarterback may have been away from practice to be a contestant on the TV show The Masked Singer. While he may not have been making a foray into the world of singing competition shows, Brady has reportedly come back to practice and didn't skip a beat on his return at doing what he does best: play football. Now, Brady is one of the most moneyed guys in the sporting scene. Tom Brady's net worth is not just what you think. Brady boasts a whopping $250 million. But something which puzzles people to this day is why his earnings seem to be a little on the low side during his 20 years in New England. During his long career, Brady made an average of roughly $15 million per year strictly on the field. If we compare this to, for example, Aaron Rodgers, who has had an average yearly earnings of around $21 million, something just doesn't add up. The same comparison can be made to so many other players, and the result is the same. We're not sure why this is, but Brady on several occasions has been branded as the most underpaid player in the NFL. With that being said, Brady's net worth is still not for child's play. Forbes actually ranked him as the 9th highest paid player under the sun. Everyone, however, knows that Brady makes a considerable amount of his money off the field. Apart from playing football, Brady has accumulated most of his wealth through brands and endorsements. Unlike other professional athletes, he has become a bona fide A-list celebrity. Between his talent on the field and popularity off the field, brands can't help but want to work with Brady. He has enjoyed some extremely lucrative deals throughout his long career in the NFL and served as a brand ambassador for many companies. Aston Martin forked out a considerable sum for him to promote a car that cost over $200,000. He has also had brand deals from the likes of watch company Tag Heuer, sportswear company Under Armour, and footwear company UGG. In 2019, he made an estimated $14 million from brand endorsements alone. To put that into perspective, it's really not much less than what he earns on the football field on an average per year. From 2020 to 2022, his net worth increased by a huge $70 million. And this is in large part a result of his awesome brand partnerships. Moreover, he co-founded his own brand, TB12, consisting of merchandise, nutrition, and workout programs, and so much more. Now, having all that money, Brady can swing to any direction he feels like. Let's therefore see what he does with all his money. Buying houses. The 45-year-old quarterback boasts a real estate portfolio worth slightly over $26 million. The NFL champ and his wife have accrued quite an impressive real estate portfolio over the years. Since they got married in 2009, the pair have jointly owned properties in Los Angeles, New York City, Tampa, Montana, and of course, Boston. Though, to be fair, the couple is known just as much for their penchant for flipping homes for a considerable profit as their taste in lavish and high-end residences. In late 2020, Bündchen and Brady made headlines when they dropped a cool $17 million for a property on ultra-exclusive Indian Creek Island, otherwise known as Billionaire Bunker, located just outside of Miami Beach. Famous residents of the island include Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, as well as Fontainebleau Miami Beach's Jeffrey Soffer. Victoria's Secret supermodel Adriana Lima also previously owned a home there, but she sold it in early 2022. Bündchen and Brady's new residence included a 5,772 square foot teardown that they immediately got to work on with architect Scott Mitchell. No doubt whatever mansion takes the place of the existing structure will be just as eco-friendly and stylish as their homes. Tom's first known house was in Boston. In 2004, several years before Brady and Bündchen tied the knot in February 2009, the athlete was living in a posh $4.125 million condo in Boston's Back Bay neighborhood. He owned a 3,412 square foot full-floor unit in the Barrage Mansion, a late 19th century French chateau-style building with gargoyles and cherubs carved into the exterior. The 3-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom bachelor pad featured a chef's kitchen that opened onto a family room with a fireplace, as well as a second fireplace in the living room overlooking the Commonwealth Mall. Brady ultimately unloaded the property for $5.285 million in 2008, netting more than a $1 million profit. So after mansions, what else? Buying cars. You're probably wondering what the GOAT of the NFL keeps in his garage. Well, we took a deeper dive into Brady's automobile portfolio, and I bet you're not ready for this. Representing the most expensive machine in Tom Brady's car collection is a Bugatti Veyron Supersport. I'm sure Brady would take this Veyron Supersport over a Super Bowl ring any day. Valued at $3 million, the Bugatti has a top speed of 268 miles per hour thanks to the 1,200 horsepower 8.0-liter W16 engine. Only 450 Veyrons were made in 10 years, and the NFL champ is joined by Tom Cruise, Jay-Z, and Simon Cowell as celebrity owners. The other one is a 2017 Aston Martin DB11. After making a deal with Aston Martin in 2017, they gave Tom the DB11. The James Bond-affiliated car maker wanted some American representation, and what's more American than a football player who can't stop winning? The DB11 is powered by a 600-horsepower V12 backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission, and if he came out of pocket for the car, it would run around $212,000. Other machines in Brady's garage are a 2015 Rolls-Royce Ghost, a 2018 limited edition TB12 Aston Martin Vanquish S Volante, a 2015 Ferrari M458T, and a 2009 Audi R8, which is just good enough for the Iron Man. I'm sure that's not all Brady keeps in his garage, but please, it's enough for this video.